Welcome to the New Home Show. This is your information connection to find out everything you need to know about buying a new construction home in Central Florida. I'm your host, Janelle Jacques McFee. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the New Home Show. I'm your host, Janelle Jacques McFee, and today I don't have my hat. I ran off and left my hat. However, now you know, if you were wondering, I do have hair. All right, enough about that. Here with Janelle today. Janelle is a builder rep with Meritage Homes.
Hello.
Janelle, thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. We're actually here at the model home in Crosswinds,
yes,
in Haines City, which is a very, very fascinating neighborhood, and I'll let her tell you a little bit more about that later. But to start off with, actually, you know what? Before we go into the content of the show, I've had something on my mind, and I just kind of want to just spit it out there. So I'm hearing a lot about affordability. That's in fact, some of the polls are showing that's the number one reason that people wouldn't be buying a home right now,
right,
is because of affordability. And what if I told you that we can help you with that? That it doesn't have to be as unaffordable as what the media would make it seem.
Absolutely.
So I know that you're going to talk a little bit about that too. But I just wanted to put that out there first and just say, hey, like, it's definitely an issue. Everybody's feeling it. But we've got some things that you might be interested in hearing that could solve that problem for you. So stay tuned. Make sure you hang out and watch the show so that you get all that information. So, Janelle.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Meritage Homes. Like, how did they get started, and a little bit about their history and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. So Meritage Homes, we are actually celebrating our 40th year in business this year in 2025. So we have officially been in business for 40 years, which is just as long as I've been alive. So it's hard to forget. Yeah. We initially began as a custom builder, where you had to go into the design studio, choose your fixtures, your flooring, all of that jazz. And now we have pivoted to a spec builder or an inventory builder. And what that means is that all of our homes are already built and ready to move in. It's, just a matter of you choosing your floor plan and your lot, and they come as they are. And so what we have found is that is what the market has dictated. People want to move into their house fast, right? They don't want to wait. They don't want to be delayed by construction issues, by weather, things like that. And so with this particular demographic, we found, based on research, that people want to move into their houses now, similar to a resale, right?
And hearing you say those things, the first thing that pops into mind is you don't have to make decisions.
Right.
We make enough decisions. Life is so fast. There's so much going on. These design teams, specifically with Meritage Homes, they do a great job of putting all these things, the flooring, the counters, the trim, the colors. They do a wonderful job at that. And then you don't have to make those decisions because there are a ton of options, like mind-numbing amount of options.
It is.
Yeah, so
they are.
I definitely wouldn't want to go through all that.
Yeah, it's easier that way. And actually, to your point, the design associates kind of took a survey, if you will, of which packages sold the most. What is most popular among customers. They prefer, the vinyl planking that looks like wood. They prefer the ceramic tile, or they prefer white quartz countertops versus, a gray granite. And so just based on customer demand, we have found that you guys already choose these packages. So it's just easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you save money.
Absolutely.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything custom is going to cost
more expensive.
Yeah. Sure.
Less surprises.
Yep. Yeah. I like that. Less surprises.
Pricing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what you're getting up front. There's no, I know in some custom builds, and by the way, I'm going to get to a custom builder. That's coming. So keep watching the show. But, I know you can get to a point where, we thought this was what it was going to cost.
Right.
Now we're facing this, and, there's always things that come up. But in these inventory homes, everything is already planned, designed, the permits are pulled, everything's just ready to go. The numbers are definite. Nothing's going to change.
You got it. That's the key. That's the key. Especially in this market, back to your affordability point. We want things to be affordable. And this is one of the fastest routes that we can do that for you all.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit about Meritage.
Okay.
Let's hear a little bit about Janelle.
Okay. So I am a wife. I am a mother. And I'm also Miss Kissimmee.
Hey.
Through the Miss Corporate America pageant system. I actually relocated from Tampa. I graduated from the University of South Florida. Have always been in sales all of my life. Started with a luxury retail brand, Ann Taylor, and did insurance for over a decade. And now I have pivoted to real estate.
Nice.
Yeah. And so here I am.
Yeah. Well, we're happy you're here.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me and coming out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you. I really do appreciate this. And, I am, if you've ever wondered, I am definitely selective of who I bring onto the show. I always work with the best, even in resales. I've got a whole team of people that I work with in all different parts of the industry. I am not going to present somebody to you that I don't fully trust and vet and would do business with myself.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
No, you're welcome. All right. So one of the things that I always do bring up in the show is what makes Meritage set apart from other builders. And I have some ideas already because this isn't my first day at Meritage Homes. But I want to hear if what I've observed is what you're going to say.
Absolutely. That's a great question. And so with Meritage Homes, we have the spray foam installation, right? That is one of the main things that set us apart from all of the other builders in this market and in this price range. Because, generally to spray foam your house, it's about $15,000 extra, but it's already included in your packages. And no, we do not ramp up the pricing because I felt like I got a little telepathic for a second. And I heard someone say that. But no, we have price points, that start at $270 for 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And it doesn't matter if you're at that price point or if you're at one of our, 500,000 properties in Volusia County somewhere. All of our homes are spray foamed. And what that means is that you get a better quality house in regards to the air quality in your home. If, your family has allergies. Of course, it saves you so much money on your electric bill, up to 50% a lot of the times, because your air conditioning unit isn't working as hard, right, to cool down the house. So that's a major selling point. And, you just want to consider how your house lives after you've moved in. It's not only about how it looks. I mean, that is important, but also how your house feels after you have moved in is really important, as well as those utility bills.
I love the way you said the way your house lives after you move in. That's a great way of saying that.
Yeah.
And so, hey, I just recently sold a, hope I get the name right, Yellowstone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yellowstone in a different community. And one of the things that I learned when going through with the construction supervisor is that the attic in those homes, it's not blazing hot like a normal house because of that spray foam, and they actually condition the air in the attics as well. So
absolutely.
When you walk up there, I know when I first moved to Florida, I put some backpacking gear in my attic.
Okay.
Yeah, that tent was definitely not usable by the time I pulled it down because the heat and the humidity in those attics.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that's just another, not only are you saving on your energy bill, but you can be comfortable in your attic and store things in it that you might not otherwise be able to. Absolutely.
And people really notice the difference in their 2-story homes, to your point. Here in Florida, we pretty much, it's notorious for folks to say it's hotter upstairs, right, than it is on the first floor. But in our 2-story homes, it's the same temperature on both floors. And so people really notice that difference. I've seen crazy situations where they add another air conditioning unit, right, on the second floor just to keep it cool, but you don't have to do that in our homes.
That's really common, actually.
That. I know, I've heard of that. I was like, that sounds expensive.
In the resale industry, when I work with buyers, it's almost certain that you're going to look for a second unit for the second floor. I mean, it's just a common practice, but that is another really cool thing. And if you think about that from the owner's perspective, that's only one HVAC system that you have to maintain and eventually replace rather than two. So, that's just another way for the owner to end up saving money in the long run.
Absolutely. And we do keep our units in the attic, to his point, because just less exposure to elements extends the life of your unit as well. So that's something to think about as well.
Yeah, and it's out of the way.
Right.
Yeah. So this community, Crosswinds, let's talk a little bit about this community in particular.
Right.
And then what I'd like to do is just kind of expand on that. And we can talk about maybe just the Orlando district.
Sure.
And what kind of their vision is for this district and that sort of thing. But let's start with Crosswinds.
Absolutely. So this community is really unique in that we will have 6,000 families here. And I want to say we maybe have 10 residents right now. So right now is the prime opportunity to get a home in this community, because as everyone else moves in, it'll expand your equity, right?
Equity, yeah, for sure.
And that's really important.
And not only that, but just as everything goes, this is the ground level price for this community.
Right.
10 rents, so that's 5,990 more homes.
6,000 families just starting and ripe for investment. In fact, we are less than an hour from Disney as well.
Yeah.
Which is a major pain point for some. A lot of theme park employees want to live proximity to work, right? And so this will be a wonderful opportunity.
I'm glad you said that about investment homes.
Yeah.
That's something that I'm seeing a lot of right now.
Right.
Specifically with new construction, as an investor, you're going to pay more than what you would if you were trying to flip a house. However, you don't have to pay anything to fix the house, to maintain the house for quite a while. I mean, as long as the tenant just changes the filter of the air conditioner and does the tiny little things like that, you're not going to have any kind of out-of-pocket expense for, I would say, at least 10 years.
That's right. Yeah. That would be accurate.
Speaking of that, this is a great time to tell us about your warranties.
I was just about to say that. So, of course, all of the appliances are included in your home purchase. All of the kitchen appliances, which would be your refrigerator, microwave, stove, dishwasher, as well as the washing machine and dryer.
Oh, really? So that's in every house?
It is. It is in every house.
That's not common, by the way.
And the blinds are included as well.
Oh my
Could you believe that? So it's truly ready to move in, folks.
Yeah. So if you watched, I don't remember which show it was, but I talked about that. It's average probably around $15,000.
Yeah, and appliances.
Yeah. And just the blinds. Blinds are expensive. I don't know if you've priced those lately, but unless you're going to get those super cheap little flimsy things, they're not super inexpensive.
Right. And our blinds are not cheap, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys use the wood, 2-inch.
The more durable ones, for sure.
Yeah, and they're also the ones that just slide up and down. There's no more
Yeah,
crazy string. Yeah.
Back in the day, that's what we used.
Yeah, you pull the one string and one side goes up. You got to pull them all at the same time.
Right.
You got to get it just right. I'm glad those are gone.
Me too. But yeah, and also you do get a 7-year warranty with all of our appliances. So 2 years on us, and then 5 years through Whirlpool, which is the manufacturer. Everything is Whirlpool.
Well, it's really good. If someone has a warranty issue, who do they go to?
So we do have a warranty portal, naturally, right? The warranty portal can be found online, and maybe you can do a little video tutorial on how easy it is to access that from our main website.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll show you that later.
Okay. Amenities.
Amenities.
Specifically here at Crosswinds.
Yeah, so with this community, you do get a resort-style pool, dog park, kids park, and I believe the internet is included as well. Yeah. So the HOA and the CDD together is right around $250 a month right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is.
Hey, can I go back to what I lost track of a minute ago?
Absolutely, you can.
Just to give some reference, she talked about being an hour within range of Disney and in the parks.
Right.
We're also just a few minutes from Highway 27. And if you're not from Florida, or if you're not from the center part of Florida, you may not realize it, but US 27 actually goes somewhere way up north. It actually went through Tennessee, where I used to live.
Interesting.
And comes right down the center of the state. So a lot of people use Highway 27 to go to Miami, and it's just a main corridor through Florida. So a lot of things are going to be right off 27. Just a little bit south in Winter Haven, you got Legoland. It's right off 27. I-4 obviously, intersects with 27. So there's, all the things that you get toward Orlando and toward Tampa. I don't know if I'm pointing the right way or not, but we're just.
That's about right.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And in fact, I just drove recently to North Florida, and I took 27.
Yeah.
I did.
It goes up through Ocala even, so it's a really pretty drive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, so there you go. We're right off 27.
Fantastic.
Oh, before we get too far, how many floor plans are available here at Crosswinds?
Ooh, that's a great question. I want to say, well, first off, we do have two lines. We have the Classic Series as well as the Signature Series. So both of those are available here. The distinguishing factor is that not only are the floor plans different, but the lots are different, right? So on the Classic Series, we have 40-foot lots, and on the Signature, we have 50-foot lots.
Yeah.
Both of those encompass 1 and 2 story floor plans. I want to say we have about 10 to 15 different floor plans amongst those two categories. Yeah.
And today, this model home is a Hibiscus?
Yes.
Hey, look at that. And I'll include that. In fact, it may be playing right now in the background, but you'll get to see that.
Yeah, so this is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathrooms, which is everyone loves the 3 bathrooms. No fighting over bathrooms, ladies, right? And 1988 square feet as well. So yeah, you'll have the opportunity to see that floor plan, I believe.
Absolutely.
With Danielle. Yeah.
Danielle not hat today.
Oh goodness.
So the range of products that Meritage Homes puts out, obviously there's a lot more than just Crosswinds. So
for sure.
What's here now, and if you can tell us, if you know, or if you're allowed to say, what kind of the vision for this area is.
Absolutely. So I will say that here in Polk County, because I'm assigned to Polk County, even though we do have communities that expand out into Volusia and Lake County for the Orlando division, we have about 5 different communities here in Polk County, ranging in the areas of Winter Haven, Davenport, Haines City, Point Siena, and Lake Alfred. Okay.
Which all of those, by the way, are kind of right there in that 27 corridor.
They really are, with the exception of Point Siena. Point Siena has its own little thing over there.
It definitely has its own thing over there.
And then as far as the other counties, Lake County and Volusia, we do have an LGPA community out at the Legends Preserve, as well as Ormond Beach. We just recently opened up, and we have even opened communities as far out as Lady Lake in Lake County.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, we did recently acquire some land in Lake Nona, I believe, so that may be coming in 2026.
Oh,
fingers crossed.
That's a little tidbit there. I'll have to check into that.
Yeah.
What's the and if you can't answer this, I'll just edit it out.
Okay.
What is the what is the most unique community that Meritage Homes offers that you're aware of?
I will say, you know what? The most unique community that I personally love is Springs at Lake Alfred.
Okay.
Yeah, because the amenities are second to none. You get a pickleball court, you get a clubhouse, a resort-style swimming pool. It has walking trails, fitness centers. It's built on a conservation, so it's so peaceful and serene. Yeah. And it's only 5 minutes from I-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to be going to look at that one pretty soon.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, great. Is there anything else that you'd like for the world to know?
Let's see. Well, you know what we haven't spoken about?
What's that?
the interest rates.
Oh, that's right.
Incentives.
I said that in the beginning, and here I am. Yeah.
Incentives.
Yeah. So affordability. This is the affordability part. So what can Meritage Homes offer that could really help someone get into a house now rather than trying to wait for the interest rates to go down?
Absolutely. So we do have a 399 product, which is an FHA product, and it's a 5/1 ARM. Which just means that it is an adjustable rate mortgage. So the 399 rate is locked in for 5 years, and then it would adjust at 1% each year, but it cannot ever exceed double of what the original rate was, which is like, you're better at math than I am. 399 times 2.
Well, that would be $799.
There you
or
go.
$798 rather, actually. If you want to get really specific.
There you go.
So I mean, you're already, $798 is not too much higher than what we have right now. But the good news about that is, for 5 years, it stays at, you said $399?
Correct.
It stays at $399 for 5 years. So take advantage of that 5 years of a $399 interest rate, and then refinance.
Exactly.
And then you may have more money to put down toward the refinance. Interest rates are definitely going to be different then.
Absolutely.
But what I love about what you just said is, worst case scenario, you're not going to go above 8% interest.
Correct.
And it wasn't too long ago. We were pretty close to that.
Right. No, that's a valid point. And to make things easier, they do not look at credit history. They don't look at DTI or anything like that for the refinance. The only question we ask is, have you paid your mortgage on time?
Yeah.
And if that's a yes, then we're all good to go.
Yeah. Well, that makes it easy.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
I'll probably do a whole episode on that at some point, adjustable rate mortgage, because it's really got a bad rap. And once you understand how great that can be, as long as you refinance or do whatever you want to do at the end of that first period, it can be a really great option.
It is. It really is. It makes things so much more affordable, to the extent that you could have this floor plan for $2,600 a month, everything included.
Wow.
Out the door.
Okay.
And also, we do have $15,000 towards our closing costs as well.
You said $1,500?
$15,000.
$15,000 toward closing costs? Come on now.
That's it.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So really helpful on the affordability for you all.
Yeah. Janelle, again, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me and tell everybody a little bit about Meritage Homes, Crosswinds, and what's going on in this area of Florida. Miss Kissimmee, everyone got to know a little bit about you as well.
Thank you so much. Yes, it was a pleasure to sit down with you and go over all the different floor plans and affordable options that we have currently in this market. So, if you guys want to have a home and own a home, it's definitely available for you. And I really appreciate you taking the time to educate our community on that. It's really important.
That's a big deal to me. I actually have served on our education committee for the last couple of years.
Nice.
Realtors, so
that's amazing.
Yeah. So it just kind of is right at the core of what I do and who I am anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So hey, listen, if you are thinking about buying a new construction home, even if you're not ready yet, give me a call, email, shoot me a DM, send a pigeon, send up a smoke signal, whatever you need to do. Let's have a conversation about it. And hey, subscribe. You're going to love what's coming up. We got some great things in store over the next few months. Until then, I'll see you soon.